We live?
We're live!
We're live! What's up, guys? Welcome back to that hashtag show's anime super chat. We have today Jasmin.
What's up, guys?
And Erni.
Weeb Queen and Otaku King.
Yeah, that's the thing?
That's the thing.
All right. So let me start off the bat by saying that. Oh, God! I forgot to
start off the bat.
Right
start
off the bat.
off.
Silence your phones.
Silence your phones.
So this is going to be a very explicit, gory.
Well, I think all our shows, after seeing our last one, all our shows are going to be explicit content.
The main topic of this one is going to be
the way I
all
like it.
Gory and
bloody anime. This came up
So keep that in mind. I don't know. Maybe Ernie might like change it up, but we're trying to keep this
on the wild card.
It's a wild card. And then again, we have our anime super chat. So if you guys, the chat gets a little crazy sometimes. So if you guys want to super chat, it highlights the comment and lets us see whatever's happening. So we can definitely read it off and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we got 2 computers running and his phone, so we're gonna do our best to catch some comments. You know,
please.
If we don't get to yours, feel free to repost it or super chat.
Super chat.
And every time somebody does super chat, I'm gonna try to strip Darrel.
What? No. No. We also have some giveaways happening right now. You guys probably don't know about it. No, it's not. It's not.
I didn't know about it.
But
I was like,
if Joe gets back here on time, we will have some giveaways for you guys.
What? Really?
Yes. So
I did not know.
So
I'm
everyone, if you
this.
guys can just super chat, you guys will be put into a giant roulette to win some stuff.
Even if it's like $1.
Yeah, just super chat, and you will be put into this little.
And if you don't want to, that's totally fine.
Yes.
Saying.
No
pressure.
What else? Spoilers. We're gonna be talking about Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
This hashtag show, you should know about this.
Okay,
Yeah.
but wait. We're not going to be spoiling past the TV show, okay?
No,
We're not going to be spoiling from the manga. Ernie. No manga spoiling. So we're only going to be talking about the TV show.
I promise
I don't
that I
even
won't
know.
spoil anything.
Don't you do it. Don't, because I will
Unless they
literally
drop a
get
super
up
chat.
and
I'm just saying.
I won't be able to
No,
super chat.
there's no amount of super chat that can spoil. I will get up and walk.
I won't even stop her.
I'm saying, if you want a super chat, Jasmin beating my ass up, please. I'll only take $5 in a
Shit,
buck.
I'll super chat that right now. Okay, so let's start this up because bloody, gory anime. Attack on Titan definitely falls into that category.
That's what I'm
So, Attack on Titan. What did you think of last week's episode? Yeah, last week's episode.
Me first?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm fully caught up. I actually skipped like 2 in a row just so I didn't want to deal with it because I heard there was a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
So I am now fully caught up, and last week's was okay. I felt like there was some filler, especially with the throwback to right now where they're at is we found out that a couple episodes ago that Rainer and Bertholdt are both
and you can't even complain that they're Japanese names. They're not even Japanese.
They're not.
names.
No, they're not. They're all different ethnicities. They're like
they are.
Levi's French.
But Mikasa was like the one only, like she's rare actually, which
she's
is
the
really
last
funny
Japanese.
in an anime. She's rare.
She's not the only one that's rare. Levi's rare.
What did we say about spoilers?
I told you this last time.
I don't care. They don't know this.
Anyway.
No, I told people you should know this. They have the same last name.
Okay.
They have the same last name.
Bro, a lot of people don't get that though. Like I did not.
How do you not get it? If me and Darrel have the same last name, we're probably related.
Listen, because a lot of people aren't. You know what? Here, I'll tell you why. I told like 3 to 5 people that someone told me a spoiler, and they said, "Well, don't tell me." And I said, it's something about a last name. Some people share a last name. And all 5 of those people could not think of the people, the characters that
And that's
I
what I
was talking
mentioned
about.
last time.
Okay,
I was
but
like,
that's a spoiler because lots of people don't realize that. So it is a spoiler. I don't know because when you read something versus watching, for our people that are watching right now, Ernie is reading the manga. He's caught up in the manga. We have not read the manga. We are watching the TV show. So Ernie, like a few weeks back, decided to tell me that 2 characters, so hopefully you missed it when I started yelling, 2 characters are related. And that's when he just said it right now, and I was like, oh, one of the characters is like a rare ethnicity, which is funny because it's anime and the Japanese person is the rare ethnicity.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to what we were saying. From 11 to 6. I don't know what just happened. So what we're saying is we left off with Raynor and Berthold, and we found out that they're Armor Titan and the Colossal Titan. And we found out they're the one that created the whole
Super
that
chat.
we've been Super
Super chats!
Leary, can't wait for Castlevania. Looks pretty decent. Leary.
That's another thing I want to talk
Whoa,
about.
we gotta talk about that.
You'll talk about
we
that.
will talk about
we'll
that.
get to that, definitely.
I actually met the creator of Castlevania at E3 last year.
Ooh.
And if you scroll back and keep through the Instagram about a year ago, because E3 is around this time, you'll see it. He was pretty cool. He couldn't speak a lick of English, but it was awesome.
Cool.
Anyway, so we left off with them. We found out that they're Titans. We found out that they have this, they hate the humans, and they feel really betrayed, and Mikasa actually fucks up for the very first time and can't actually misses her shot to kill them and realize that Mikasa had emotions for them as well. Not like she liked them, but she had and really
camaraderie kind of thing.
Yes.
Like they went to school together. They trained.
Yes.
It's a military thing that like I mentioned last time.
Yes.
It's like military people, even though they're like, oh, you're in the military, what branch? And right away, for some reason, they know what branch, even though it was in another country.
And it's what really sucks. It was really hard. I was yelling at the computer screen, and I was nannying this kid, and he was doing his homework. He was sick, and I'm like yelling, and I could watch Attack on Titan because it's in Japanese. It's not affecting him. He can't understand.
Right.
But I was screaming. He was like, "Are you okay, Miss Jasmin?" And I was like, "I can't believe it, Raynor! How can you?" And it was just like I just finished saying on the show before this that I thought he was badass.
I
and
know.
I love him.
That's
and
why I give you that look. I give you that look like, oh, so you like Raynor?
Yeah. It was
You're like
so bad.
So is it because of his big bristling armor?
Are you the one that told me?
Like,
I think it was my brother. Someone told me, he goes, did you not notice that it was fishy when he went to go bite his arm? Did you tell me that?
No.
Then I think it was my brother. He said you didn't catch on how that was fishy. Because if you guys are watching Attack on Titan and you're caught up, just rewatch this whole season, which is just like 6-7 episodes, and start looking for they hint it in these characters.
Right.
Yeah. But there's so much shit happening at the same time that you can't really get. Well, anyway, so that's where we're caught up, and then now Hanj is going after them. Hanj is my favorite. I love her, but she's going after them.
Crazy.
I love her.
Because you weren't on the show when we talked about the reveal of the Titans. What was your initial reactions about their reveal?
Raynor
And Berthold.
or not the Russian girl, Ymir. Ymir, I'm cool with Ymir.
Oh no, not Ymir.
Even though I thought when Ymir revealed herself, it was cool that she was like a dwarf Titan, and she was she was able to speak.
Right.
Which Eren
Still can't manage, if at all.
So at this point, when they reveal themselves, I'm starting to think now we're seeing things from a different point of view, that all the Titans are humans. And then I thought immediately back, and I'm wondering if this is something that can be awakened in them, if this is something that they're born with, is this something that is a scientific experiment? And stop looking at me that way. Stop! Because I thought back to the village when Connie went to go visit the village, and there was a Titan on top of his house, and it said "Welcome home, Connie" or something like that. And it said and then he thought, "Stop!" No. And then he was like, "Is that my mom?" He didn't I think that's what his thought was. Oh, that's my mom. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
my initial thing with the Titans, because I was talking about this last time, is that it was a really lackluster. I don't know if it was like that in the manga. You said it was, but when they said that, they were like, "Oh, by the way, Eren, I'm the Colossal Titan, or I'm the Armored Titan."
Casually
He's the
telling
Colossal.
him, right? So
and you need to come with us. It's like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like that. Eren is just
out. As a Titan.
Eren is just standing there yeah, I totally get it.
Oh yeah,
It's fucked up.
What?
It's oh man, it's
I would be flipping out. That's
just fucked up.
No.
Well, I mean, they just finished getting through another fight.
It was very weird how they did that. To be honest, I was very confused when they did that, and then they.
I had to rewind and watch again.
Yeah, I did too, because I'm like, did I miss something? Are they serious?
Well, I mean, they mentioned they were there on a mission, so obviously, soldiers. When you have a mission, you deliver it. At that point, they're trying to get their mission over.
Right.
So they're like, hey, you know what? We're done with this. And we're like, hey, look, listen. This is a situation. This is a mission. We need you to come back with us. We need to end this now.
Yeah.
Because we want to go home.
It's just
So
I'm
what
wondering when
try
they're gonna-
sugarcoating it.
that like even rewinding it, I still didn't get it. Like
Yeah.
it must suck for the people in Japan that watch us on TV as a heiress, because then they're like, what? I can't. What did they say? How do I rewind? You know. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
But
It's a mind fuck. He's read the manga, so he already knows. You're like laughing at us.
Even in the manga, like it was very casual the way they like.
Oh really?
Even in the
That's why,
it's in
like-
writing, but
Oh.
it was so casual the way they just told him. It's like, hey,
Oh,
this is what's
wow.
going on.
That's why I thought it was weird
It was
when he said that. I
purposely
was
that
like,
way.
huh.
It was purposely that way because they were basically faking their whole entire lives, and at that point, it's like, okay, my acting job is over.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. And
They are some
we're
incredible
done.
actors.
We're done.
That's crazy.
They are because they
Is
trained their
that
whole entire
why-
lives to do that.
That's interesting because like, now my question is like, do they all know each other? Do Annie, Ymir, Bernhold, Reiner, do they all know each other? Are there different factions in the Titan community where there's
That's
Titans that
the
are
thing.
evil like
I don't-
Annie, and there's Titans that are good like Ymir? Like, what's the story?
See,
What's
that's the thing.
situation?
I don't
And
think
in chat,
so.
you can tell us what you think too.
I don't think so.
No spoilers,
Well-
guys. No spoilers.
So if you read the manga, if I read your comment, I will come after you.
But no, yeah, I don't think they know, because, or maybe, because they were talking about how like Annie like picked up Reiner and I don't know. Actually, now that you mention it, I have no idea.
I feel like I have to go back and like watch everything all. I
Yeah.
feel like this is like Westworld. So if you guys watch Westworld, did you ever watch Westworld? Did
Oh,
you
no, I
watch
haven't.
Westworld?
I might.
Westworld was an after show we had that got like insanely popular because it was its first season and
Great
it was
show.
brand new. It's a really good show. But once they realized, and spoiler alert, once they realized that a lot of the robots were actually like sentient or like they had like AI knowledge and they knew what was happening, what was going on. Once they realized that, a lot of things start to open. Like your eyes start to open to a lot of weird things that was happening in the episodes before. And so I thought, and then they realized that some of the humans are actually robots. And so like one of the main scientist dudes that was like working on all the robots actually was a robot himself. And so it's very interesting. So I feel like this is Westworld, where once we get facts and we realize which humans are Titans and which Titans are humans and so forth, that like I kind of want to go back and watch everything now and be like, you know, and look for those clues.
Apparently, the live action movies. I was telling someone about the plot of them because they've never seen them, and they're like, "Oh, that's really close to the
for Attack on
manga."
Titan?
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
like,
I haven't watched any of the.
"Why'd you say that?" Oh man,
I haven't watched any of the live action. Are they good?
they're comedy.
Oh, are they?
So
Okay.
so here's the thing with the live action movies. I feel like if we didn't have the anime to compare it to, these movies might be good, and they weren't even that great to begin
So
with.
the anime is really good.
I felt like it had some really corny moments. Though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there were a lot
the
of
anime
moments.
or the live action?
There
Okay.
was a lot of moments that I'm like, that could have been done better, or
Yeah.
that was actually kind of cool. But I
mean-
feel like because we're comparing it to the anime, it didn't do as well. But
Yeah.
even then, it's not a very good.
That's-
But
movie.
it was visually great. It's just the way it was kind of
It was
structured.
Japanese visually great.
The way it was structured and like some of their acting and just
Because the
kinda
thing is,
ruined it
like,
for me.
the
Ruined it.
Japanese, like, race is technically all dead. And so the fact that you have an entire movie,
Yes.
like, filled with Japanese people, like, not even trying to be racist, but I couldn't even tell who Aaron was half the time. Like, I was like, are you Aaron? That's not Aaron. Are you? I got Aaron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, also because the tone of the movie was also, like, it was very dark. The coloring was very dark. It was kind of
Very
hard.
dark.
It was kind of hard to tell who is who at some points.
We're actually gonna go to the chat real quick and
Yeah,
say
go.
hi to
You
some
gotta
people.
say hi to some people.
So you say hi to Larry, Triassic Greninja Ranger,
Ryan Star, Super Steel Thomas.
You guys keep changing name, bruh. J Flo, what's up? Thank you for liking my jacket. It's actually my Sailor Mars punk jacket. And if you look really closely, I have like different odes to her. But yeah, it's just Sailor Marsness. And then the back is designed too, but don't worry about it.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Jalen. Hi,
Robert-
everybody.
Robert Rueda.
We got a comment from Angelo Bianchini. Probably a really cool Italian name that I just slaughtered. Hey guys, I'm a big fan of that hashtag show. My favorite bloody anime is Blue Gender by
Ooh.
Funimation. You have seen it. I would love your opinions. Thanks.
I have not
Never
seen
even
it.
heard
I've
of
seen like bits and pieces of like AMVs and stuff like that. Of
Which one's Blue
it
Gender?
looks interesting. Blue Gender.
Blue gender.
Two.
Blue gender.
When growing up,
That's pretty
I
cool.
saw some photos of it, and people were like, "Oh, it's a hentai." I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to watch it anymore." So
Poor innocent small cinnamon bun. Did not watch
You know,
that.
how
it
the
looks,
times
it
have
looks
changed.
familiar, but I do not think I've seen it.
yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I've seen some AMVs of it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Guys, they're talking about Pokemon. I love Pokemon because I guess Triassic Greninja, your name's Greninja, and I guess maybe that started the Pokemon thread. But
Hotel Monster.
Pokemon. And then we got another question. Ernie and Jasmin and Darrel, what was your first anime you first started watching you like?
That you liked?
So should we conclude when we were children, the first anime we kind of started watching accidentally or on purpose?
If you want to get really technical,
Or
it'd be
as
like
adults.
Pokemon for like half the.
Dragon Ball for me. As I tell this story about being in fucking Mexico, like visiting my grandmother, and it's like I'm watching Dragon Ball, and I'm like, this is the coolest shit. Why isn't this in America? Then I finally came back to America, and I was like, holy shit, it's here too. It's not as good. It's like it's the voice acting. It's like the voice acting has always been in Japanese. Well, not in Japanese. No, but it was
man.
really good in Spanish.
Was
Believe it or
it?
not, it was really good in Spanish.
See, that's the thing.
I guess
The
like
voice
the OG counts the most.
But see, here's the thing. Like, not even trying to be biased or
Yeah.
like anything, but I hear that about a lot of Spanish anime. I hear that about Saint Seiya. I hear that about Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
I think it's from their pitch is close to Japanese.
But see, that's the thing.
Maybe.
That's also another thing. Apparently, if you speak Spanish, it's easier to learn Japanese. That's what
That's what they keep
Wow.
telling me, and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
really?
But the thing about like people saying that the Spanish versions of these animes are better, I hear this more from the Hispanic like side of
Community?
the world.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And so I don't know if
I
that's
totally
just
wanna-
bias or
yeah.
like that's actually legitimate. You know,
From experience, I noticed the voice acting is actually usually pretty spot on.
because I remember watching some of the Spanish Dragon Ball Z. I think that might have been some of my first anime ever because
Really?
people were talking about Dragon Ball Z in school. It was around like my 4th grade for me.
Yeah.
And people would bring in the figures and they'd be drawing things and I'd be like, what is that? And it's like, it's Dragon Ball Z. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about over my head.
So how many anime is so big now? So we have Japanese for sure. We have English. We have Spanish. Is there any other languages that we generally find anime in? Because it can't be all the languages. Anime is not that.
I've
popular.
heard,
Because I kind of want to see if there's some anime in Arabic. Because funnily enough, about a year ago or so, I always thought like I was alone, like a black sheep when it comes to anime. And like in my like in Middle Eastern culture, we have like how the Spanish have novellas. You know, we have soap operas as well, and that's like pretty much most popular. And then we'll have like those talent shows or those singing shows.
Right.
Never anime. And so I found out that in Iraq, because this is like actually was very, very interesting. And a lot of you might see the Middle East or Iraq as like a war-torn country. It's not. It's modernized, it's westernized, it's evolving, it's, you know, a normal country. And kind of like the bad areas are like South Central, like kind of view it that way, but just a little more extreme. But they have an anime club. They have a full-fledged anime club, and they're cosplayers, and that's reached the Middle East.
Didn't they have a convention?
They have conventions all over the Middle East. Kuwait has one, Dubai has one, Saudi Arabia has one, and I think that's it, because those are like the rich Gulf countries,
Right.
so they got the anime conventions. But yeah, that's actually my goal, to like be invited to like a Middle Eastern convention.
I think that'd be
Like,
really cool.
I made it, mama. I did it, man. But I'm wondering, because I started watching Dragon Ball in English. And when I watched it in Japanese, I'm gonna be slaughtered for this. I do not like.
I don't like
I
it.
don't
I'm
like
gonna
it
say it. Please forgive me, because I was for 25 years of my life I watched Dragon Ball in English. I do not like Goku's voice
Well,
actress.
I think
It was
I'm
so
sorry.
childish.
I
It
believe
felt
even
so
She's a
childish.
legend, though.
Yeah.
She is a legend, and you will die a horrible fate if you say this. But I didn't grow up with it. Yeah.
To that woman's
It's
credit,
obvious
she's
it's a girl.
super talented.
Incredibly.
But
Incredibly.
I can't stand her voice. Actually, I think in Japan, the English dub was voted better than the Japanese
Really?
dub.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's an actual thing.
Shit, if Japan says it, man, then that's, you know, okay,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that means
I mean,
that means it's the seal of approval.
Yeah.
Like for most cultures, the English dubs and the Japanese versions are mostly like they usually just send the English dub overseas or something, and then they'll add like Arabic subtitles or Italian subtitles.
Got it, yeah.
But I don't know. I know there are Italian versions of anime. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like there's a lot. They're mostly fan subs
Yeah.
from different countries. Like they'll do fan subs, dedicated people
Those
doing
are
the hard work
That's-
to edit it.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like officially like sanctioned stuff. Have you guys ever seen the Dragon Ball mistranslation? So they'll take
I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
the you know what I'm talking about? Where
Yeah.
they took the Japanese and then the English and then they retranslated it into back different languages.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And then it's like playing telephone almost. Like it's just really, really bad. It's really bad. So all across the board, all three of us kind of started watching Dragon Ball as a kid.
Yeah.
That was your first?
I don't know if I would call it my first though. I want to say Pokemon, but that might not even be the first. I'm thinking because a lot of like stuff I watched was either on Kids WB or Fox Kids, but
whoa.
mostly Fox Kids, and I
Mine
can't
was
remember.
Tsunami.
Where did you start watching anime?
When?
Where? Like on like your channel? Because
But he said it was in Mexico.
Yeah,
so it was a channel that
not
we followed.
counting that one. The next one I got hooked up with was Card Captors, and I think that was on the WB.
But what channel?
so
Oh,
WB.
WB,
I think it was
So-
WB.
so Kids
Okay.
That's where, yeah, because Card Captors, that was my next anime that I didn't know was anime.
Yeah.
Until like once I got older and I was like, oh fuck, I remember that show. That was anime.
I
Fuck,
never
I've always
knew-
loved anime.
See, that's what
Guys,
I mean.
I didn't know what anime was until like I was in my 20s. Like I'm not even kidding, like 24, 25 years old. I did not know that was
It was
considered anime.
suddenly
I thought
in
it
my
was just
life
cartoon.
until it just bloomed out in me.
Okay, so have you watched anime throughout your life since you were a kid to an adult, or was there a period of time where you did not, like years went by and you kind of dropped off? Because that's what happened to me.
It had to be probably around high school when I was grounded all the time and there was not one TV in the house, except the the only TV in the house was the one that people were watching novellas with.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
for years I watched novellas.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I could watch. I was
Right.
So
grounded
you dropped
all
off for
the
a while.
time.
So as an adult, what was
Yeah.
your first anime getting back into it?
Girls Bravo.
I was gonna say, what was with that?
That was like
smile?
a really evil smile. Is that a hentai?
No. It's a very it's a very fan
It's a
service
very
one.
fan
It's a fan
ser-
servicey one.
It's a very
What's
fan
up,
service
Daniel?
heavy.
Do you want to come join our anime chat? Please come sit with us.
Is
Come
this,
sit with
is this
us.
happening?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Guys, we have Daniel.
So I started. Hello, Daniel. Hello.
If you don't know who Daniel is, he's always on the Flash shows
Yes,
and
he's-
Twin Peaks
Yeah.
and
Now
Peaks
he now,
and
now,
Doctor
now he
Who?
got downsized to one show now, right?
Huh? Yeah.
You got
right
downsized to
now.
one show.
Do you want a cookie?
What
I'm
is
offering you a cookie.
I bought
It's
it for
legit,
everyone.
It's crack. Just, yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, let me get one of those cookies.
It's
All right.
like a Nutella.
So Daniel, what was your first anime that you experienced?
Yeah. What was the very first anime you ever watched? How old were you, and what channel did you watch it on?
Okay, Ronin Warriors.
Oh yes!
When I was a kid, I think it was on like
It was
Channel
on.
9.
It was on Toonami.
Oh yeah, it was on Tsunami, but I remember.
Rayo of the
Channel 9.
Wildfire.
Early
Yes.
in the morning. I'm talking about like freaking earlier than that. It was on at 6 a.m.
Woo!
in the morning, so I'd be able to watch that and then get ready and go to school, and I loved it.
Wow.
Oh
That's awesome.
my god, I love
That's
Ronin
amazing.
Warriors. Yeah.
I remember Gundam. I remember Sailor Moon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! was my shit, guys. Pokemon, of course.
Did you see the new Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
No.
Hmm?
I don't watch. The only
My God.
anime
No,
movie.
I-
I've only seen two.
I
Pokemon
mean this.
and Cowboy Bebop.
I
That's it.
really mean this. Like, even if you guys have never seen Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions is comedy. It's
Really?
so
What?
good. It's so good. It's Kaiba the movie, and I can't stress that enough.
That's
I
awesome.
think there's a re-release in theaters, but it's really good. Go watch it. But
So
no,
it's funny?
Yes,
Okay.
it
Got
made me happy. I can't think of. I don't think I've ever stopped watching anime. I think ever since my inception into like Kids WB and Fox Kids, I
Yeah.
just kept like continuously
Yeah.
just watching it. There was period in time where I kind of like dropped off a little, but that's because I didn't have any channels.
Did you have any friends that like watched it and you would discuss with? Because I grew up with like no weeb friends, no otaku friends, no gamer friends.
Dragon Ball and Pokemon fans.
I didn't have friends like that until high school, actually.
I didn't have friends like that until I like actually graduated college.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have friends like that until I was like 20.
And it's only because like the guy I was dating at the time was like into that kind of stuff. He's like, oh, do you like anime? I was like, well, you know, what's anime? And he told me, I was like, yeah, I watched a bunch of anime. And then he showed me his favorite was Cowboy Bebop, and that became my favorite because I was just like, I love.
So here's the thing, I've actually never seen Cowboy Bebop.
Excuse me. I gotta go. Excuse me. Okay, guys, we were gonna take a recess, a brief recess. We'll be back tomorrow after Darrel does an all-nighter.
Shame.
Ranger,
I know what the theme song sounds like. Shame.
Ranger live chat immediately said, "Shut up, Ernie. Shut up, Darrel. Shut up, Daniel. Love you, Jasmin."
I love you.
Because you just made all of us become horrible people.
Wait.
I love you.
Hey guys, so this is a parental advisory. So explicit content. We're allowed to do this, motherfucker. Yeah.
No.
Anyone gonna join me? I'm good.
No.
I'm just saying, we're allowed.
Very good.
I know we are. This one, we're gonna kidnap him and we're gonna show him the bebop.
The Bebop.
Yeah.
It's gonna change your life forever.
We're gonna get bottles of wine, booze, beer.
I've heard like
this weekend.
There we go. Memorial Day weekend.
Messed up and Cowboy Bebop. Oh, you gotta watch the movie.
Obviously.
You gotta watch the anime. We gotta get you on that manga game. Yeah.
I've obviously like
Good wine, booze.
I've heard so many good things. I've heard nothing bad about this series, but I've heard a bunch of people judging it, like friends. They're like, "Oh, Darrel, I don't think it'd be your cup of tea." Just like judging on the anime that I usually watch. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
No. You're gonna want a corgi after this.
I already want a corgi.
Yeah.
Well, now you're gonna buy a corgi.
And you're gonna name it Ein.
100%. There's like thousands and thousands of
Okay,
items in the
well,
world.
you know what?
Yeah.
So pitch Cowboy Bebop.
Super chat! I'm eating a cookie. Go ahead.
Let's pretend that Darrel did not say that. You see, seriously.
Larry Newble with the super chat. Let's pretend that Darrel didn't just say that.
It's like saying you've never seen Dragon Ball, you hate Dragon Ball, you hate Sailor Moon. That's like
I've never. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, like it's almost impossible to have never seen Dragon Ball in any fashion. Like even just true. Like
other anime talk about Dragon Ball. It's like it's invading other anime.
So what we're gonna do, you guys, go ahead.
Oh no,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
What we're gonna what we're gonna do, and this is a really good idea, and what we're gonna do because the theme for today's show is
Bloody,
and gory anime.
Yes.
We are going to pick our favorite bloody and gory anime, and we are going to pitch you on it, just kind of like Kelly does on her
oh my God.
Rapid Fire Supercharged K episode, where she sells you 4 animes in 2 minutes. So we're gonna sell you on our favorite anime. We're gonna make it really, really short. We're gonna make it like 20 seconds. You gotta tell us your favorite bloody, gory anime. So I'm gonna start off with Ernie.
Nah, I should be last.
Okay.
Please.
I'll start. And I will do Attack on Titan. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have another bloody, gory anime to pick from?
No, that sounds fantastic.
Okay, so Attack on Titan. I have put the clock on. Someone put the clock on. I'm gonna sell it to you in 30 seconds. Ready? Who has the clock?
Count.
Not nice at the cat.
Are you doing it?
I'll count my head.
Okay. Ready, set, go. All right. Attack on Titan is about it's rural. It's kind of old school. Not old school, but it's like back set in the day. Kind of like Full Metal Alchemist is. Almost exactly like FMA is because it's in Europe and they live in towns. They're still relying on themselves. Technology isn't quite there yet because guess what? Titans are attacking them. These huge Titans are killing them off and they're trying to figure out a way to survive. For 100 years, they were totally fine, peaceful, but the Titans come back and
30 seconds.
Became
what?
black.
30 seconds.
That was 30 seconds?
Yeah, you got 30
Shit,
seconds.
man.
I know, right?
I just want to slay
It's
them.
not as easy as it seems, huh?
Bonus. Well, I don't have a timer, so I can't see. But
Neither does Kelly.
I just want to
she
kill
does.
all the
She has
Titans.
a timer. I hope. Yeah, she
She
does.
does.
Really?
She does.
And when she first started, they didn't. They just let
Okay,
it go.
bonus. It's so funny because I talk too fast, and this time I decided to slow down. Bonus. They're now finding out that some of the Titans are actually humans, and the humans that are amongst them, including the soldiers.
Spoiler.
It is a spoiler, but I mean,
We're in season 2.
see, that was spoiled in season 1, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say who's a Titan?
No, I didn't say who. I just
no.
said bonus. some of the Titans are
Stop
like
looking
humans
for opportunities to
amongst them.
spoil it.
I know, because it's like, did you say this? Can I
Did
come in?
you just say what I think you said?
You guys are keeping up to date with not the one that's airing on Cartoon Network, but you're keeping up to date with what? Like you guys are just watching according to how you.
So
guys
the
started?
one that's airing on Cartoon Network is the English dub, and I think
yeah.
they're only on like episode 4,
The 5, They
5 or
just
something
hit
like
5.
that.
I can't keep up with it. I
Yeah,
have to watch
you guys are-
Japanese. So we're
Okay.
watching the sub, which means it's in
great
Japanese.
dub, but they're so behind already.
It's in Japanese, but it has English subtitles. So it's we're watching the sub. The dub exists on Cartoon Network.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
that
I
means
can't
it's
I can't
English.
stress it enough. The dub is so good, but we're like two
Really?
episodes
I've
behind.
Never, I've
I'm
never
a dub,
tried
yeah,
it.
I'm a dub guy.
Yeah.
So I'm always spoiled when I watch the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
But I have no problem because it's still fun to see it when it does.
Well,
When it finally does happen, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Because Ernie's read the manga and he's like way ahead of us, and he's like always trying to find a
Oh
way to
my
spoil
gosh,
it.
Ernie, you are such a
Right?
dick.
Right?
Literally.
He's spoiling.
Stop making that face! Look at that face!
That's a dick face right there. Look at he's so excited to spoil it.
I know
Don't.
everything!
Oh my gosh. Horrible.
Unbelievable. All right, so
Horrible.
I sold you
Who's
on my
next? Now I have
anime.
a
Who's
timer.
next?
Daniel, Darrel.
Darrel.
I can't think of like.
Remember, 30 seconds.
Tell me when to start the timer. It's no fair now that you have one. You didn't.
Right.
Okay.
3, 2,
Ready?
1, go.
Okay, so 2016 Berserk is about a giant, like, swordsman
Oh, no.
named Guts. He wields a giant sword that's, like, I think bigger than him. He goes around killing, like, woodland spirits and other humans and knights, and there's just an excessive amount of blood everywhere. I started watching this literally today, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. I am in this anime, and I saw myself die. Am I almost at the third?
You're out of time.
So he's trying to kill these things called the Apostles.
Time. Jeez, that's so fast.
That's hard.
Wow, Kelly, props. We cannot do what you do.
I'm only on
like
episode-
seriously.
Does she only get 30 seconds? I thought it was a little bit
So
more.
No,
four
honestly,
enemies in 2 minutes.
I don't think I
So-
would have been able to keep going though, because I've only seen up to episode 4, and it's ridiculous already.
Okay, cool.
Jeez, that's so fast.
All right, Ernesto.
Wait, Daniel's not doing this?
Ernie, you next.
yeah,
Daniel
I
is
can go
last.
last.
You saved the best for last. Better not be a spoiler with Attack on Titan. Don't trust you. I don't trust you. Ready? Are you picking an
He's like
anime?
30 seconds before this guy go.
What do you
Two
do?
is just my Facebook crashed, and I was trying to get a picture. All right.
You want to start?
Tell me when to start.
3, 2, 1, go.
Favorite anime is called Gauntz. It's about a guy who dies with his friend, and he automatically gets brought back to life in a room. A room. What's in the room? A big giant black ball who starts singing to them and telling him, you have to go out and kill some monsters. And if you don't kill those monsters, you die and your life is screwed. And then the only way to get out of this game is if you get 100 points and everybody's dying. And every night he comes back and he just keeps dying. More people die and he just keeps surviving. And it's just bloodbath after bloodbath.
Wow. Bravo.
I imagine there's a lot of
Wow.
blood.
Bravo.
Blood.
Wow.
Blood.
Like,
In the monsters,
never would've
it's like a monster of the week, but it's more of like a monster a month.
That's
each monster is
amazing.
just
that's wow, that was so
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
hey. That's why we pick.
That actually
we
is a
pick
good
your
pick.
favorite. You
That's
gotta
a
pick
good
your
pick.
favorite, and that's my favorite. Like
Monster Mash, what's going on, man?
Oh, what's up?
yo.
All right,
Can
Daniel.
I pick Logan as mine? Because
No, that's not an anime.
All right.
Not an
That
anime.
was bloody. All right, ready, set.
Set, go.
All right, mine is Perfect Blue. It's actually kind of like a murder mystery kind of thing. It's like if David Lynch retold the Selena story, but there is mystery and everything concerning it, and there's this girl who's in charge of a fan club of a pop star who she ends up killing her and trying to become her, and it's pretty gory on the scenes where she kills her, and when she rethinks about it, there's also some weirdness in there. The end.
Wow.
Boom!
And you did it perfectly on time. All right.
You
so,
just reminded me of Psychopaths. That's what I wanted to talk about. Not Berserk,
Yeah.
but
That's
Psychopaths
fine.
was
There's
good.
also Death Note, which isn't really bloody and gory, but like
So, yeah,
until the
Dead
end.
Until
Dead
the end.
Wonderland.
That's
Have you
right.
guys seen
Dead
that?
Man Wonderland.
So yeah, there's Dead Man Wonderland. Let me read off a list. So I mentioned Gauntz. Now, Dead Man Wonderland's a good one. That one actually has all about blood because it's about bloodbenders.
Oh wow.
They use their actual own blood to use special abilities.
Like in Avatar.
Yeah, except each one has only a special technique.
That's
Like,
crazy.
one guy can shoot bullets, the other one has swords, the other one causes armor. Each one has a special blood ability.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
Ridiculous.
Then we have Berserk, the one you were part of.
I got ripped apart.
Another good one.
That's what we should show.
That's crazy.
One of the most brutal, bloodiest animes I've ever seen is called Elfen Lied.
Oh, Elfen Lied. I think it's Lied.
No, I think it's Lied because it's the song Lied.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Lied.
I've never heard of it.
Because it's another language. It might be wrong. You see, this is where I need Abigail.
Parker.
That's why anyway, Abigail's here. Okay,
She's
Abigail
stopping by to say hi and
get-
good morning.
Good
before she goes to work.
morning. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Is she
Go
here?
save lives.
Yeah, she
Hi.
stopped by saying hi
That's
just before
awesome.
she goes to work.
Hi, Abigail.
So wow, that's intense. So besides those, okay, so we gave you our suggestions for Bloody Gory anime. Let's say Bloody Gory anime isn't kind of your thing, and this is the theme of today's show. But there are other animes that we are all currently watching right now that we could recommend that aren't bloody and gory. So we're all currently watching Attack on Titan.
Yes.
So can we guys, do you have any animes you're currently watching that you want to suggest? Like, hey, go watch this.
Let's see. Last week I suggested My Hero and
That's what I'm watching.
And Code Geass. Are you finally watching that?
Yes, I'm watching My Hero
Okay,
Academia. I just finished episode 2.
Okay,
We
I'll
should
bring
probably
I'll
make
bring
that
her
next week's topic.
Yes.
Okay. let's
Superhero animes next week.
Yes.
Yes, superhero animes next week.
Guys, I have so much to show you. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, anyway, actually, yeah, I think that would be one to recommend right now. Tiger and Bunny. If you guys haven't seen it, it's
Oh, shit.
so Tiger and Bunny is a fantastic superhero anime that we can totally talk about next week.
Okay.
Think
down.
about it as like take the Avengers, but they're sponsored by everyone. Like if Toys R Us wants to sponsor Captain America, we're gonna slap a logo on him and he can do whatever he wants.
Oh.
Same with like Iron Man.
Yeah, you know, there's
You slap a logo on him and boom.
I heard about it. It's really awesome, but there was another manga that came out which sadly never became an anime. It's called Ratman. Same idea, same
Oh,
concept.
I heard about that actually.
That one was awesome. It was also heroes that were sponsored by companies, and like they went out, and usually the more better they performed, usually their brand would make more money.
Yeah, so that's essentially what happens in Tiger and Bunny. You know, like they'll have all the sponsorship and they'll have their own agents and
How
they'll
many
go
seasons
around.
has it?
It has only 1 and 2 movies.
Okay.
The last movie is the technically finale, but it leaves off on a cliffhanger.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
but nothing has been heard about a second season. But it's
Okay.
really, really good.
And where can people find?
Exactly.
I think. I don't know if you can find it on streaming services.
I'm actually here, yeah.
I don't think it's any
On
streaming
some
services.
streaming service, probably Crunchyroll.
Maybe.
Nope. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll. Because I've looked, and I don't think it is.
But
It's in the internet.
Watch it.
In places that we can't mention.
Kiss anime.
because
Well, when the answer to that is the internet.
The Deep Dark Anime
There
Net.
you go.
There you go.
you guys know how
So
the
I'm
internet
currently
works.
watching Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, which I know you guys talked about last week, and I wasn't here. I actually recommended it to them,
Like
so that's
10
why they
minutes.
went to go watch it. So there's been some controversy with this anime.
Really?
Yes, there has
Oh,
been.
man, here we go.
Yeah, but it has to do with the cosplay community, which
Oh,
tends to.
come on.
They tend to. But you know what? Like honestly, like anime. What? No, it has nothing to do with Luca.
Really?
Luca, which is like such a like she's like out of all the characters she has like the I'm on episode 8 and there's like 12, 14 episodes. She doesn't have that much. Are you gonna keep holding your tits, Ernie? Imaginary. You're doing a really good job. I mean, there's gravity to them. But no, so there's been some controversy with that anime because there's cosplayers that are cosplaying the anime, and if you don't know.
Oh God.
Oh, the special favorite color.
Keep talking.
They just got their anime super chat
Anyway.
Dropbox, guys.
Keep talking.
Anyway.
Oh God, here it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Anime
Wow.
super chat Dropbox.
Okay,
guys.
I call dibs on this first of all.
Code Geass? Code Geass?
This
Yes.
isn't
Oh
the
my
Blu-ray
God.
DVD.
Wow. All right. So there's that.
Oh, dibs!
He was supposed to give this to me months ago.
But as you were saying, before
Anyway.
we get into this,
Back to what I was saying, you guys. Guys, focus.
I am focusing.
You're the one talking.
All right, so Miss
my
Kobayashi Dragon Maid is about these dragons that come to live in the human world. And it's really cute, and to see, like, you know, the habits they pick up, and it's cute to see the relationship they form with the humans. It's very much, what's it called? What's it? Girl on girl? Is it called?
Yuri.
It's very much Yuri. Not Yuri on Ice, but when you have girl on girl anime, it's called Yuri. It's the opposite of boy on boy anime, which is yaoi.
So what is that?
So they so it's a bit of a like bisexual lesbian like theme
Is
to
it
it.
hinting at it? Or
No,
is
it's very it is like okay. So the main dragon character, her name is Toho, and she I can't pronounce her name. Toho goes into dragon and comes to live with Miss Kobayashi. She lives as her maid, so she's a dragon maid. But Toho is constantly hitting on Miss Kobayashi. Then we have the second dragon that comes in is Kana, and she is a baby dragon. She's super. So in dragon years, she's 1,000 years, but she's referred to even a child as a dragon, and she's referred to a child, so she becomes a human child. And so she's about 9 years old. She's in the 3rd grade, and there are some Yuri vibes with her as well, because in her classroom, her classmate is totally is laughing, but it's very fucking weird, all right? But it's just like
she's a closet lesbian.
Her classmate
is
like 8,
Yeah.
So her classmate's totally hitting on her. So
It's so cute though.
You have an example where like they're playing Twister, and then they like touch. And then she's like typical anime, like nosebleed and like, oh my god, and like very, very, very fucking extra. And then there's that Yuri vibe as well. So it's very interesting, and it's drawing some controversy because with every anime that gets very popular, cosplayers start to cosplay it. We saw that with Kill la Kill. We saw that with Full Metal. We see that all the time, right? The conventions are mostly even anime themed. So people have been cosplaying Kana, and she's 8 years old. And they have been doing versions of her that are considered incredibly inappropriate. So they will essentially lewd or nude the costume, and people are saying, you know,
this controversy.
That's like child pornography because you are representing a child, and this is wrong because
the thing is like this is nothing new with the anime community.
This is anime itself is you know, they themselves are kind of looting her because they're like, you know,
this should be nothing new. I don't understand why people are turning this into such a big deal when this has been done a million times over.
Bye, Larry.
Bye, Larry.
You know, if you win one of these, we'll send it to.
Well, we have your stuff. we have your info.
Yeah, we'll have our people call your people. But no, it's very interesting. Well, at the same time, there are some like morals and principles that should be laid down in the anime world and in the cosplay world, where if something looks like a child is a child, then, you know, let them preserve that innocence. But then again, like you said, you've seen it. Like, we've seen different child characters be sexualized. We can go all the way to Pokemon, for example. Like, Ash is 11 years old. You know, we can go to Yu-Gi-Oh! They're also like very young teenagers. They're in middle school or something.
It's anime. Anime really likes their high school, even younger crowd, and they very rarely touch upon
like
adults.
Sailor Moon, like Usagi is supposed to be 14 years old, but like look at those Sailor Scout uniforms. They're like the skirt's like 1 inch.
I've seen some things.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, guys. And then like they're fighting over a tuxedo mask, and they're all like Rei's like 15, Usagi is like 14, like. That's 8th grade or 9th grader status. So anyway, that's my spiel. But I actually think Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid is cute. It's very fucking fan servicey. So if you're into that, I would recommend it.
Amazing.
Let Nubio.
Fans
Larry, thank
Making
you.
it rain, man. Making
Just
it rain.
blank.
So it's blank, but we'll read your comment right before that, and it says, "I peeps, I'm gonna get some shut eye. I'm going to the Lake of the Ozark for my future cousin-in-law's bachelor party for the weekend. Peace out. Have fun.
Woo!
Awesome,
dude. Dopeness.
Have a lot of fun.
Have fun.
You're gonna have a great weekend.
What's an anime that's not actually gory or something that you know
You're currently watching.
You're currently watching.
Me?
Your name is Erni.
I said
my thing already.
My Hero Academia. That's the one.
That's
okay.
when you did. So I guess it's my turn. Unfortunately, I don't have one I'm watching.
What?
Because you're watching
it's
The
fine.
Flash and Doctor Who.
No. Because so I'll bring it back to goriness, and I'll also bring it back to Ryan Ninja Steel's question about music.
Yes.
Mine would actually be right now, which is gory, Tokyo Ghoul.
I have not
I
seen that yet.
I haven't gotten to. So actually
Tokyo
watching
Ghoul's-
it,
Tokyo
it's
Ghoul's
really
pretty
good.
good.
And
Yeah.
then also bring it back to Ryan and Superstar Ryan Thomas.
Ryan Ninja Super Steel Thomas, bro.
It's Ryan
Wait, Star Super Steel
Thomas. He asked a question about, well, what's your favorite music and what you kind of like listen to? The Tokyo Ghoul soundtrack or score is pretty good.
What kind of music is it? Like
It's
rock,
rock.
metal?
It's rock.
I gotcha.
And would you consider it rock, Ernie?
It's
moments, right?
It's
Right?
J-rock.
It's actually
J-rock.
J-rock.
It's J-rock.
There you go. That's what it is.
That's what it's
It's
called.
kind of popish, but
See,
It is.
still
That's
rock.
what I thought.
Still
That's
rock.
what I thought.
J-rock
That's J-rock.
is
There's-
all I listen to.
Okay,
Actually,
now
like,
is there a popular band that plays some of the music
Wow.
from it? Or something
for
like
Tokyo
that?
Ghoul,
Yeah.
I know.
You know how they usually stick with one band for
Yeah. There is one, I think, and someone talked about it once, and
I want to say Overworld, but I don't think that's it. I don't know.
for Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, for Tokyo.
I want to
Ghoul.
say
I
it's
just know that
Overworld,
it
but
was-
I'm like almost positive that's not it. But very few animes stick with like one artist throughout. It's
You know who I'd like to see pop up on an anime? I'm thinking it's ever gonna happen. Baby Metal.
I think.
This is the theme song for Tokyo Ghoul.
Performed by TK.
Oh yeah,
Oh yes, TK.
there you go.
TK.
But it's
Sounds
someone.
really
It's
cool.
someone else. For the.
But they actually have a band that they actually do work or use.
That's
for
something
the,
to watch.
For the show, and it's not TK. But yeah, so it's weird because it's like it's pop, but like
It's pretty cool.
Itadakimasu.
I don't think that's what it is. Okay, well.
now,
Anyway,
No,
guys.
sorry.
Thing is
Kanpai.
Bye.
Funny thing is about that intro, weird enough, this is concerning music. The only reason I went ahead and made sure I thought about that when he asked about music was because Kanye West actually sampled the intro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And uses it later in a
Really?
song.
I did not know
So
that.
that's why I was like, oh my god, because it's so dope to know that like how much he loves anime in
Yeah.
that way. And then there's this new rapper called XXX.
I've heard.
10 or
I think I
something
know
like
what the
that.
story you're talking about.
Yeah, and he uses his whole thing is like his music videos. There's videos of him like wearing a Tokyo Ghoul mask.
Oh.
Him as a Dragon Ball Z character.
Oh, he's a weeb.
He has-
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. It's so cool. It's so cool. So I just concerning music and everything. I just tried to bring it all back to everything we're talking about here. So that was.
That's really cool.
That's it for me, Ryan. With you guys, music. You guys he's asking
Well,
what kind of music.
Well,
guys
you already
listen
mentioned that all he listens to
All
is
I listen
J-Rock.
to
Oh,
is
so
J-Rock,
then perfect.
J-pop. I mean, like, if you guys haven't heard of Nano's a great artist. He's like my
That's pretty
favorite
cool.
Japanese artist. She was born and raised in New York, and so a lot of her songs are bilingual, and they're like perfect English. It's not just like English. No, it's like it's perfect English. But I don't know. I can't get into like American music. That's just me. So.
Jazzy.
I love it all over.
I like all kinds of music. It depends on what I'm doing, what kind of mood I'm in. So I love rock. I love metal. I love punk. I love.
You and Ryan are like.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Classic rock, metal, rock.
Classic rock's
yeah.
alright, but like, I mean, if I'm watching like a superhero movie, you know, or something like that, or like Guardians or Iron Man, like that's a lot of classic rock. But that's the only time I actually ever listen to classic rock. Like, sorry, I know that's like a taboo thing to say as well, but I actually love hip hop as well. And it just depends, like, what I'm doing. Like, if I'm working out, it's ratchet-ass music. All the way. It's fucking ratchet. It's like, booty, or I'm just like, yeah! Or then, like, if I'm playing a video game, I'm playing Overwatch, and, like, it's, like, metal, like, it's honestly, yeah.
So-
And then throwbacks. 90s hip-hop and R&B is the best, hands
go.
down.
There you go.
So when I would play like shooting games or anything like that, I remember I was playing BioShock and there was this one part I could not get past. It was
Okay.
actually, it was stupid. Have any of you seen K-On?
No.
I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen the whole entire thing.
Like all the really cutesy animes like have this like really high pitched opening, like a lot of energy, and I was like, I can't get past this. And I went into like the menu, I started playing it, and I destroyed everything. And so every time I get into like one of those things, I just pull up like one of those songs and play it in the background. I'm like, this is amazing.
Music
I love
makes
killing,
you 15% more efficient at what you're doing.
I
Your
like
workouts will be more
killing
efficient.
things to
Your
little girl
focus
music.
will be more efficient.
Dude.
Yeah.
I used to do the same thing. Like I used to
Obviously,
do the Batman
that's
challenges
way
from
more.
Arkham.
That's true.
And like I would do the challenges, and it would take me forever to pass. And started playing like
Yeah.
slow alternative music. Like I played City in Color, the whole album of City in Color, and it was such
Oh my
slow
gosh.
pace. But the thing is, it slowed me down to the point where I was concentrating on every single combo, and I beat all the challenges.
What you guys should look
There's a
up.
great cover that I love too.
There's I love video game covers. So there's an artist named Psychic Type, and he has like 4 different Pokemon covers, which is so good. Every time I play that playlist in my card, somebody's always like, "Let me get that Spotify." Like Psychic Type, and he has a couple of them, and it just the Pokemon theme song, Mount Goon, Indigo Road, and what's the name of the Elite Four? I forgot. Whatever, like they're on some island or whatever. That's the name of the song. But he's really good. Video game covers are awesome.
Before I
Yes.
forget, there's another awesome art from Ryan Star Super Steel Thomas.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hey.
hey,
Nice.
what's up? That's awesome.
Bloody
See,
and
that's the coolest
Gory
thing.
I like
anime
that.
super chat.
I like how
He's gonna start doing
wrote
the
that
thumbnails.
Can you do me a favor? I really like the way you wrote that hashtag show. If you can make one piece of paper saying just that hashtag show.
Just like that.
Just like that, and like scan it and send it to us if you can scan it or take a picture of it so we can like edit it.
And
Because
just-
that looks
heck yeah.
really
Just
cool.
vector
Look
it
how he-
and just
the
outline.
way you wrote
Yeah.
that
I love
hashtag
it, right?
show, just by itself, like in that like tag art, I love it.
That's
awesome.
ballin'.
I love my name too, but the way
Did you
wrote-
ever see that hashtag show that I tagged on the wall at BlizzCon?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I
had it
think
as
I saw it, but
I had
it
it
was
as my
just like a
background
blur.
for a bit.
I
It was
covered like
so great.
a quarter of the wall
Nice.
with pure markers. It took me forever.
That's amazing. So you guys have her. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say what Abigail.
You guys know that Yosaki Kishi, the actor of Stinger, your favorite is Stinger, Abigail. I know it. From Kyu Ranger makes Q Ranger makes music. Sounds great. Oh, really? I'm gonna go
definitely
look
gonna
that
check
up,
it
out. I didn't know that.
or
I
put
didn't
it
know
on our
that.
page and like write a
You
comment
know,
on our page
if
with a link to his
Toku,
music.
if any Toku history proves anything, they're gonna exploit that, and he's gonna have like his own like set of songs in like the next OST for Key Ranger. So
I wouldn't be shocked.
because
I wouldn't be
if
shocked.
they know that someone in their cast sings, they're gonna be like, "Can you do a theme song? Can you do a background song?" And they
Keep
do
it
that.
hidden.
They do that for everything. So
They probably have a musical episode like Flash.
So
Maybe.
I've got a question. When it comes to gory, gory anime,
right.
what anime have you seen that's like at least the one scene that's like maybe it hits you and you're like, okay, even though I love gory
pushed
anime,
it?
That was a
this
little
is probably
effed
too
up.
much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Do
was.
you guys have one?
I have one. Go
You
ahead.
go first.
It was Attack on Titan. I was eating and I should not have watched it. I was just like, yeah, I dropped it. I lost my appetite completely. It was, I can't remember when they were, I think in like the beginning, in the first season when they were like eating the humans, and I was just like, and they were like literally, I couldn't even look because the way they would tear it apart.
was like
and
gummy
they would come
bears.
like, bro, it was like,
It was like
bruh,
when
it
you
was-
watch somebody eat like lobster and you just like
Yeah, it was so
No, not
bad.
like
It was
lobster,
just like,
right? Because
and
it
just
was
like,
you saw the
and then,
parts of
oh
the
my god, I
entrails.
couldn't,
Yeah.
and then, I couldn't. I legit lost my appetite, and it was bad. What about Ernie? Really has something.
So,
else.
so I showed up here with a list of just bloody gore anime because this is like my favorites. And for sure, one of the most messed up scenes, and like there's gifs of it, there's clippets of it all over the internet. But this one, this anime is called Another.
Oh
Now-
no, it's not what
now,
I was.
Is it full metal?
No.
So Another is pretty close to a very popular movie that we all know, Final Destination. The
What?
idea of it is exactly like Final Destination.
Okay,
So
all
the
right.
scene that this scene in particular is a girl who is going to die. She feels like she knows she's gonna die, so she tries to leave class early. And as she's trying to run down the stairs,
Oh,
she
it's
trips.
this scene. Yes.
And in slow motion, you see her falling, and the umbrella she was carrying go in front of her.
Oh,
And then as
jeez.
she hits the bottom of the stairs, it goes right through her neck, and then it opens. The umbrella opens. And so Another is like it's like Final Destination. It's
Yeah.
like people from the classroom
Another
are slowly
is-
dying one by one by one, and like
Why?
in row. And it's,
Anime.
well,
Face
that's
is
the thing
guts right
because
there,
supposedly there's a curse that there's somebody in the class that is not supposed to exist, who already died years ago, but nobody knows who it is. And as long as they can't find out
That's
who
so
that person
creepy.
is, more people in the class are going to keep dying,
Oh my
one by
gosh.
one. They can't get
Oh
away
my
from
God.
it. And everybody's like, so which one is the dead person? Who's the
Yeah.
one that doesn't exist?
Yeah.
And
Holy shit,
it's
man.
it's intense because people, the way they die is like Final Fantasy. Some of them are just crazy as deaths.
That's kind of that's crazy. What about you?
Oh man, Tokyo Ghoul right now. Actually,
Tokyo
I
Ghoul,
just every freaking moment in that one is just
my
like
gosh.
because there's just a parade of blood.
Yes.
It's not even just like a little bit. It's like you know people get stabbed and then after that it's all right. Now that I stabbed you, and they pull up with the knife and you're seeing the trails and just raining blood. Like you're like, oh, that umbrella that popped in that girl's neck should have been on the scene so they can hold it and not get covered.
Can't
in
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. They're gonna sit me down one of these video game streams and make me do one of those like horror games, and I'm gonna be like screaming. I'm like, Jasmin, you need me to turn on the.
That's the worst part.
Press start. I'm like, no! The whole time.
So there's this one anime. I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen this clip posted everywhere on Facebook. It's this scene from Blood Sea. It's just
Send me the link and I could probably play it on here.
Oh. Oh God.
Yeah, I've seen that many times.
if you type in Blood Sea like deaths on YouTube, you should just get it. It's just so much like unneeded bullshit. It's just ridiculous.
Bravo. Yeah, you guys go ahead and go.
Yeah,
ahead. All right,
great.
so we are gonna wrap it up, you guys. We hope that you liked today's episode of Bloody Gory Anime. But yeah, we gave you our suggestions. So real quick, if you want a Bloody Gory anime suggestion, mine is Attack on Titan.
What did I say? Berserk. Berserk
Berserk.
2016.
Tokyo Ghoul.
And
Guns.
I would say Gaunt's, but actually I would go with Elfen Lied because Elfen Lied, that is the most messed up, gory one, especially the first episode. That's my second bloodiest messed up scene I've ever seen.
So now you have our suggestions. Yeah, you could watch Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll. Has it?
Yes.
Crunchyroll has it, and then who else has it? The
It's
dub
also on Funimation.
and Funimation.
VRV, if you have it.
yeah.
I want to
VRV,
plug.
yes.
I want to plug
Yeah.
VRV really quick. So
Yeah.
VRV works like Funimation or Crunchyroll. All you do is pay $10 a
Together.
month, and you get all of like Crunchyroll. You get all of Funimation. You get
It's like $2 more than Crunchyroll or Funimation, right?
Because
No.
you get so many.
Crunchyroll is
Crunchyroll's like
10.
I pay like $7.
I could have sworn,
I
but
pay like $7 or $8.
well.
But you get like 10 other additional channels just
Yeah.
with that $10 alone, and it's amazing. That's all I've been using for all of my anime. So yeah, VRV.
So yeah, you guys should use those sites to watch the animes that we're talking about. And then if you can't find it on the sites that we've listed, Funimation, Crunchyroll, or VRV, then contact us and we will find a site for you.
Yeah.
Don't use illegal streaming sites.
No.
Please, it kills my industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Kills the industry and we need them. But
I
okay.
need money.
So next, go ahead.
So we got these stack of animes
Yes!
that we're going to be giving away, and we're going to try to do one by one every week if possible, maybe two on the special
See all
occasions.
this? Well, there's more. Actually,
There's-
Joe
There's
has a lot more. Actually,
Yeah, I
There's a lot
actually
more.
have like 30 that I've never opened at my house, so I'll probably bring those over.
Cool.
Dibs.
Yeah.
Giving away the anime DVDs. So
Yes.
if you guys have a specific one that you want, like a specific genre that we want, we'll try and give it away to you.
Yeah.
The number one way is through the super chat feature.
Please.
And again, you
Today
don't have
Larry
to super
got
chat.
one. Today
Today
yeah, so
Larry
we
got
gotta-
one because
we
he
gotta
super
reach out.
chatted.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like 3 times.
It's
or
not a
something
future
like that.
reference, but if you can't, then it's totally okay because we might be giving away some more in the future. You send us cool art, and maybe we'll, send you something cool back.
Actually, that's another thing. Whoever can make besides Larry, because Larry already has something coming to us. Did he show you that message from Instagram? He's finished his little box.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Larry finished a box thing for us, and he's sending it to us.
Yep.
Anyway, if you guys can draw fan art of what us right now and send it to us, we'll pick out of whoever sends us fan art. We'll get another one of these. So
So Jalen, that's up your alley. I saw you just asked about
Yeah.
who to be on your anime.
So because
you
if you
go.
can't super chat, there's another option for you guys right now. So yeah, get to
Our
it.
way of giving back to you. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching.
We have to plug ourselves. Where can
Yes,
we find it?
that I was just about to say. Yeah. Where can you? Okay, let's go left to right. Daniel, where can they find you?
Like,
What
dude, Jasmine
shows?
has it. She's hosting the F out of this right now, guys.
He's so excited about the anime.
You can find me on any bit of social media at @therealJ_Rome.
What shows are you gonna be
Oh,
on?
I'm sorry. Well, I was usually on Flash, but that just ended. So you'll see me on Twin Peaks and
show.
Doctor Who.
So I've
Live
got
from
2
Galford.
shows
Who?
instead of 3.
The Doctor.
Really hungry, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
The Doctor. Who? Doctor.
exactly.
Yeah.
The Doctor.
Him.
You can find me on Tuesdays.
Abigail, shout out to you before we go. I'm so
Abigail,
sorry.
thank you.
£2.
Super chat.
Thank you.
That's actually more than $2. It's £2. £2.
Yeah, it's more. It's like $3.50 or something.
Right. You guys are up there on us.
You can find me on Tuesdays with Kelly and Sam for our.
No, not me.
No more Darrel.
Welcome.
Oh, we love you though.
But-
Maybe guests in the future. But Tuesdays on Achievement Unlock Extra Life, where we're talking about E3 up until E3, and then afterwards, we're gonna be streaming often. Like a daily stream will be coming to you soon. And on Thursdays with these cool cats.
Woo!
Our anime after show, our anime super chat, and then social media. Jasmin Loves You X on all social media platforms.
Okay,
Your mom.
so my turn. You guys can find me on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Twitter.
Twitter.
I said Twitter.
Twitter.
Darrel J. Delphin. Also want to plug really quick because I don't know about these guys, but I'm a voice actor and I'm going to be at Comic-Con having a panel for my game Fallen Legion. I'm going to be talking about voice acting and all this other stuff with my co-star Xanthi Huynh. And then I'm going to be at E3 with these guys. So if you guys just happen to be going to E3, I'm going to be there too. Anime Expo, definitely. I'm going to be there. So, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, that's besides the point. Ernie, you, what's up?
So I'm the underscore journey. Just like the name implies, I take you on journeys. So I'm here on Thursdays, but also I'm out on the streets. I'm out on the streets. I'm out at parties. I'm out at
I
events.
need an adult.
I'm gonna be at E3. I'm usually at every single con. On my Instagram, I'm constantly posting stories, pictures, embarrassing moments with my cast members. I post those all the time, like when
DJ.
Sarah and Daniel are doing salsa. A lot of stuff about DJ, like when the noodle thing.
The noodle, I was there for that.
the
IRL, that was
noodle
where
I was like, dude, you're not
you
gonna
gotta
finish
go on
that.
social
He ate
media
it
to
all?
look. You gotta go on social media to look.
The
It's
bowl
crazy.
was this
Right, it was this
big.
big.
You guys
It
gotta
was
look
this
at it
big.
social media.
You gotta
It
look
was
at social
the
media,
bowl was
because
this
it was
big, and the
crazy.
thing is, you didn't see in the picture. Apart from this bowl, there was another smaller bowl
Oh, I
next
saw
to
it
it,
right off to the side. You can see
hiding
it
from
on the
it.
picture.
And I was like, dude, you pig. I didn't say that out loud because then he would have been like, "That's cool, bro."
That man is a beast. I mean, you see him. It's fine.
That's fine.
So make sure you follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube 3 more times in other channels. So follow me around.
But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching.
Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't.
To stay up to trend, up to date.
To
But
keep up to date
everything
with
trending
every
in geek pop culture.
See, I sort of got it.
It's okay, baby. We
No,
got you.
no,
we
I
got
got
you.
it.
Baby steps, baby steps.
I mean,
God, look at all this stuff that they get to do.
Look at this! No, we get to get this. I'm gonna take this. This is amazing! I'm gonna hide in my attic. Goodbye, we're